So what do you make of the direction this is going?
I think to the last analysis, I think it's healthcare via slogan, and we've got a long way to go. I think that managed care has underperformed because I think even if we don't get Medicare for all, assuming a Democrat wins, and that's a big assumption, there'll be additional pressure on the group.
But I thought the Maryland guy made the most interesting point last night when in the middle of this debate, he said, you go around and ask hospitals what would happen if they all received the Medicare reimbursement rate for all their patients right now, and they would all go out of business overnight. Where does that leave the economics for the healthcare industry, for hospitals, for especially if we're even transitioning slightly in that direction?
I completely agree, especially in the rural areas where we're running out of hospitals now. There is a bill right now to reduce surprise emergency room bills. And even that's getting pushed back from hospitals because there are relatively slim margins. Probably hospitals need to be dealt with in a separate sort of process.
Would you invest in any of them right now?
No, I absolutely would not. There's too much uncertainty. They're running at thin margins. Down the road, perhaps, as we see consolidation, but not at the moment.
So where would you invest in the healthcare sector?
If I wanted to avoid all of this, and there's a lot of this, I would say medical devices, life science tools, diagnostics. There may be some international companies, so like Twist, who makes DNA, or Boston Scientific, who makes stents, Invitae diagnostics. And then the aforementioned health equity, again,
which just bought WageWorks this morning.
Which, companies who are not involved with politics and where you're just dealing with the fundamentals of the business, which are quantifiable. Politics are not quantifiable.
Well, what would you do with the insurers then? Just steer clear? And by the way, I'm curious, how many people do you estimate work at our nation's health insurers?
Oh, there have to be millions who are either at insurers or, if you include the blue plans and things like that, a lot.
Millions of people who, we're talking about completely eliminating their industry.
Right, and you're also disrupting hospitals too, which tend to be the biggest employers in most congressional districts. So there's a lot of disruption that could come from a radical change, and I think cooler heads will prevail, I hope, and that there'd be some medium, because to be fair, the current system's not really sustainable, so we have to do something.